USC wasn't the best defense that you guys have faced this year. Do you know who was?
Washington was a better defense.
Yeah. You guys kind of feel like you got your back against the wall at this point. Just gotta win your final 3 games to make a bowl game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not a good position we're in, and we're trying to win out right now, go to a bowl game. But we're focused on Stanford this week. It's gonna be another tough task, but we're ready for it.
Yeah, Solomon Thomas. I know many people consider him one of the best D linemen out there. What have you seen from him? Have you guys watched tape on Stanford yet?
Yeah, we've watched a little bit of tape. It is the beginning of the week, so we'll watch more as the week goes on. But I mean, he seems like a really player with a great motor, a lot of good moves. I mean, he can play inside, he can play on the edge. He's just a really versatile guy. He's big, strong, quick. He's the perfect storm that every defense wants. So it's gonna be a challenge to block him, but we're ready to take it head on.
Mm-hmm. When you prepare for a defensive lineman who's that good, is that something where just kind of in the scheme you always have to have your eyes out for that guy who might be trying to bust through a hole or whatever, or do you specifically prepare, all right, hey, let's try to double team this guy on X amount of plays?
No, we're not going to change our scheme up at all, but you do have to be aware, I mean, not just in his case, for any defensive lineman that you're going up against, because they all have different tendencies, different moves, so you got to be locked into each defender that you're facing, know what they're doing.
Jake, what was Justin Herbert after the game said that you guys got some blitzes that just couldn't prepare for. You didn't know what was going to come. You knew they were going to do something differently, but didn't really know what it was. What did they do that really just threw you guys off early in that first half?
It wasn't really anything that they were doing that was out of the ordinary. We just weren't picking up the blitzes. I mean, we were sliding correctly, doing all the communicating well enough. I think we were telling each other what to do. We were all on the same page. We just didn't execute, and that's all it came down to, is poor execution.
Did they blitz more than any other team that has since Justin's been starting?
Yeah, they probably blitzed more because we weren't picking it up. That's what it came down to.
Did the environment at all play a factor in just maybe nerves, or you guys had a lot of false starts early on in the game? Is that anything to attribute to just the size of the stadium? What was at stake for that game?
I don't think anything about the environment contributed. That was just mental errors that we've been struggling with all season. I mean, it wasn't an overly loud stadium. It wasn't like it was to full capacity or anything. It wasn't overly loud. It was all on us.
What clicked that start of the third quarter? Your guys' first drive, you marched right down the field, scored, and then I think you got the ball right back again. It looked like you were going to do it again. What clicked for you at those 2 drives?
I mean, I don't really know. We just came out there and we weren't worried about anything except just going down there and score. We weren't worried about being down by however many points we were down by. We just went out there and played our game.
Mark said you guys backs against the wall. He's kind of acknowledged it yourself. How much does this team talk about that? Like, hey, we can't lose any more games if we want to go to a bowl, or do you just push that to the side and just focus on the day only or that week's game?
I mean, obviously it's there. I mean, you kind of have to talk about it when you've lost this many games. You have to win out to win a bowl game, but right now we're just trying to beat Stanford.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep.